Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister?
How would you...
I know Erin.
Ha!
Hey, you...
Have you...
there.
A lot is not...
We were in...
How I...
Target. That does...
I heard what...
Now I'm... That's terrible. Why is it every time everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah. Why is that?
Anyway, there was something you...
I need to...
But... he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor.
But...
I don't need...
He's not... a house.
Okay, then...
I guess.
I need to see Olin.
Okay.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Take a look at these wares.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
For Ursa! How long will a god hide in his palace? To lay blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
He's made a place in the sun.
Genuine craftsmanship. I never know when I was a child. All I remember now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. That other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Hold on now. You just got here. Is there any evidence or not?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. The map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things...
The focus.
And Olin's focus. It's...
The device is the same, but... Somehow, Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses, too. Like...
So that's how the killers saw you?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my...
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that...
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I... This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Check out these wares.
Is that some kind of spice?
Greetings. Don't pass up these goods.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. I'd like an opportunity to share
Check
a
out
drink
these
with
wares.
him. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirrek, some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or...
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero, and want them, including trade for them. If you have any. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find it. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
What I have for sale, I promise.
The Cardin and Shadow go ahead and kill the captain
Won't
of the
find
Vanguard
better
anyway.
wares.
You don't look very Banuk to me. Moments like this, I start wondering how the rest of my family is faring in Sunfall.
Oh, you're in for it.
I've got all the best goods here. Check out these wet.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Don't forget to stock up while you're on the road. See for yourself.
Don't forget to stock up before you're out.
The necessities.
These are
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. If you bring me some, I have vowed.
You said you were an...
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace...
These metal flowers.
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine... Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun. For he has many faces, does he? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for... Ah, let us haggle over this. I am always happy to trade with you, my Till we meet again. A moment of your time, Outlander?
These aren't goods. Won't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Good to see you.
Fine goods for a fair price. Won't find better wares.
That must be the spire.
Come take a look.
It's huge.
Give you a good price. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Don't pass up these goods.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can...
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take up looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in... Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think... But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the... But which vessel was used for which? I have to know...
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted... Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah,
would you like to buy
you're
something
everything
today?
I'm not. Strong, brave, active.
Come take a look. I'll
Come,
give you a good price.
talk a spell.
Be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
Would you like to buy something today? I've got all the best goods here. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
These days. Though who could blame anyone?
You there! Can you help
Fine
me?
goods for
Can you
fair
spare a
price.
moment? Someone robbed my house!
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief
Tell me about the robbery. Don't.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, as an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice, but now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. So that sword really... And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't...
I'll see what I can do about...
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, if I can get it back, all is forgiven. Nope.
I've got all the best goods here.
Women rising in the ranks of the Hunters Lodge.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all.
Sun King is too lenient with these Oseram bootlickers. He'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's rising.
Feel like what I... Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Nothing like sipping a drink
Buy
and
what you
strolling along the vistas.
These aren't goods, they're...
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some drops of blood leading away.
Enough shadow. Be alert. That's what I said.
Won't cost you a shard.
Good to see you.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
I don't think I can help you.
Don't pass up these goods. These aren't goods, they're necessities.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and he was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth.
Here's what I don't get about the Sundown. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright
You
embarrassing.
there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Life in the claim is never easy.
Back from the wilds. You ready? come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Smoke from a dozen forges. Well-paid work, decent liquor.
It's a load off.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
Praise the sun. The ceasefire seems to be holding.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
About going to the lake next week, if they'll let me.
Heard from her.
It's safe to sit here, but head into the outlands and a machine will get you.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
One of these days, I'm gonna look him in the face.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Yelled so loud I'm still deaf in one ear.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
The machines grow more bloodthirsty every day. The sun is still displeased. Here's what I don't get about the sun. What a day. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Watch yourself, Outlander. Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Yes. Yes. Trade. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong. Brave, active. Come. Talk a spell.
How's that wrestling arm of yours?
Don't look to me for help. My duty is...
I hear King Avad is afraid with his brother. Son, he didn't have a problem.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Productive days.
These damn Oseram are stirring up tension.
A moment of your... Ah, you're back. Did you bring... Ah, let us haggle over this. Till we meet again. Could you spare a moment to speak? of the finer things. Hello again. I am always happy to trade with you.